Now, Vicki, how would you like to fly in the 747?
Who wouldn't? Where to?
Rome, London, Paris, Tokyo, Honolulu.
You mean it? Really?
Vicki, flying the 747 is the in thing. We want to know why. Why do people prefer it? Why do the airlines like it? How does it compare with the other big jets coming up? I want interviews with all the people who are concerned here. Get your background from the Boeing people. Get interviews with stewardesses, pilots, passengers, everybody. Use a tape recorder.
I will.
And I want more of these. From now on, you're going to be living with this airplane. Your story? Assignment 747.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
And Vicki, have some fun.
How can I miss?
After the factory, we bring them over here for flight testing and then delivery to the airlines. The 747 is the latest in a long line of Boeing commercial aircraft. It's the original of the big jets. Now, 50 years of Boeing experience has gone into making this the safest and most advanced airplane in the world.
What was that? Most advanced? You mean because of its size?
Oh, well, that's only one reason. Now, look at these 4 Pratt & Whitney engines. These are the most advanced jet engines ever built. And they produce virtually none of the usual engine smoke.
Hey, that's good. No air pollution.
And no noise pollution either. They're 50% quieter than the older jets.
That'll be good news for people living near the airports.
And these 4 jet engines mean that the 747 has more power to spare. As a matter of fact, it could fly very well on just 2 engines.
Which 2?
Any 2. See these wheels? 18. That means the 747 gets the smoothest landing of any jet. And it's important to know that the Boeing 747 is good for both long-range flights and for short hauls, especially in high-density areas. Well, so far, what do you think of it?
Frankly, I'm a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Why?
I thought it would be bigger. I really enjoyed the day. Thanks so much for showing me around.
Well, you're quite welcome. Say, I don't suppose you'd like to part with this. It'd look great in my office.
Well, okay. If you really like it. I guess my boss won't miss it.
Thank you.
Oh, good day.
Well, actually, we have 3 flights a day. We have one at 9 a.m., one at 1 p.m., and one at 4 p.m.
1 p.m. or 4 p.m. That's kind of... Well, if I have a choice, I think I'd like to take that really big baby.
Well, the 747 won't be leaving for over an hour. We have regular jet
That's
service.
okay, I'll wait.
Make a note of that. People will wait for the 747.
You, Mr. Rutledge.
Hello, are you going on a 747 flight?
Yes, and I'm all excited. I'm going to visit my son Roger in Baltimore. Roger said I should take a 747. Roger says that it has the smoothest flight of any plane. Roger says there's lots of room to walk
Excuse me,
around.
Miss Carson, but your flight is boarding. You'd better hurry.
Okay, just a minute. Pardon me. Note for me. People who fly a lot like the 747, and people who don't fly so much want to find out what it's like. Okay, I'm ready.
Hurry.
have reached our cruise altitude. Should have excellent weather for our flight to Honolulu today. Speaking for the crew up here on the flight deck, we really like this airplane. It's a real pleasure to fly. We know that all of you in the cabin will like flying in it too. So look it over, enjoy the flight, and have fun.
My, it's pretty up here. I bet the people really love it.
Oh, yes, but sometimes it seems like everybody on the plane wants to come up here at the same time.
Oh, how do you like flying on the 747?
I like it very much.
Why?
I think it has a lot to do with the people, the passengers. Everybody seems to be having a good time, so we have a good time, too.
Oh.
Excuse me now, I must attend to my other passengers.
Oh, sure. Excuse me, sir. As a passenger, I wonder if you would give me your impression of the 747?
ああ、747ね。ああ、実に素晴らしい飛行機ですよね。天井は高いし、機内は広々としてるし、座席は座り心地がいいしね。それでこのラウンジの2階のラウンジは素晴らしいです。
That reminds me, interviews. I'd better start with the stewardesses. Or is it steward I?
Hi, I have a few minutes if you'd like to talk now.
Great.
I understand the passengers really like the lounge.
Oh, they think it's great. They're really having a ball up there.
How do you like flying the 747?
Oh, I'd like it much better if I didn't have to work. But I do like it better than the smaller jets.
People move around and visit more than they do on the smaller jets.
I guess it's because of the spaciousness.
And the extra room makes it easier for us to provide better service. Everyone remarks about the smoothness of it.
It's so stable. You've got to look out the window to know you're even up in the air.
And they say they are more rested after a 747 flight.
People like the seats. They're wider than they used to be, and they all have a 12-channel stereo.
The overhead compartments close up so we can put personal articles up there.
They also have them over the middle seats. Passengers don't like it when someone else has storage space and they don't.
People like the convenience of all those restrooms.
Movies are much easier to show and to see because the 747 was designed for them. Lots of the airlines are doing that. I mean, customizing their 747s to their specifications. All the airlines have their own lounge arrangements. Our main deck lounge is very popular with passengers.
Those of us who fly on the 747 have developed a real team spirit. Did you know that on this airplane there are as many girls working in each section as there are altogether on the smaller models? It makes my job even more fun. Everything about the 747 is exciting.
Would be more comfortable than the other jets.
It's just not like flying on an airplane.
It was a great flight.
Watch your
That's some airplane.
I loved it.
All the pilots I know who have flown the 747 are really excited about it. I'm not exaggerating. Some of them, well, like a lot of people, were nervous about it at first. They were concerned about its size. But we all found out it was surprisingly easy to move up to the 747. For instance, it's actually easier to taxi than other jets, and one reason is because of its good visibility. And because part of the main landing gear steers along with the nose wheels, it turns like a sports car. Engine power response is extremely good, even when your gross weight is twice what they're flying in the earlier jets. As for speed, well, the 747 can cruise at 625 miles an hour, and that makes it the fastest of all the commercial jets. And the stability has a tendency to fool you. Because of the airplane's size and its weight, it's steadier than the smaller jets. And it sails along like an ocean liner. Landing is even easier. For one thing, the auto throttle system holds a pre-selected airspeed, and that makes it easier for the pilot. And you get better landing accuracy than on the smaller jets. Even with a full load, you just float in and feather down on a dime. Personally, I think it's the best commercial jet ever built.
Kennedy ground, Clipper 887, bypass short of kilo.
So far as traffic control is concerned, the 747 can be the answer to our crowded airspace. I mean, one 747 can take the place of 2, even 3 smaller jets. So the more 747s we have, the less crowded the airspace. And the fewer airplanes we have, the less air pollution and noise pollution, especially with the 747's engines. So the people who live and work around the airport like them, the passengers like them, and we certainly like them.
Senor, do you speak English?
Excellent.
Oh, good. I understand that because of containerization and convenience of movement, baggage handling on the 747 is as easy, if not easier, than on the smaller jets. Is that true?
Eccellente, è una parata molto eccellente. L'Italia l'ha proposto per...
Okay?
It's okay. Sehr gut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You were telling me about the automatic pilot?
Oh, yes. The autopilot is effective through touchdown. This system is so good, it could actually land the 747 without the pilot touching the controls. The inertial navigation system releases the pilot from all navigational problems. All I do is set in the latitude and longitude of my checkpoints and destination, and the 747 automatically flies there. This is the same kind of system used by the astronauts for moon flights. The INS, along with the other avionics systems, gives the 747 an all-weather potential.
Well, thank you very much, Captain.
You're welcome. And may I have that drawing?
Oh, well, all right.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Note to me, from now on, either hide the drawings or draw lousy. Hello? It's me, Vicky.
The 747 assignment?
Vicky.
Relax, Vicky, I remember. It's just that I expected to hear from you before now.
Well, I've been having such a wonderful time,
But when can we expect to see you again?
I'm on my way home now, but I'm running a little short of...
I thought that might be the reason for the call. See our agent in Paris. He'll provide funds.
Thank you. Bye.
people.
Yes, we did at first. We have a lot of adjustment to do. But I must say all passengers have been wonderful about it. But now we have our routine workout, and I think we've got a pretty smooth operation. We are also getting more girls who have gone for special 747 training programs. The main thing is that the coach passenger on the 747 have just about the same or more comfort and convenience than they have on the first class section on the smaller jets.
Hello, are you enjoying your flight on the 747?
Ah oui, je suis enchantée de ce voyage. D'ailleurs, j'avais organisé mon... Ça ne va pas. D'ailleurs, j'avais organisé mon voyage pour partir avec le Boeing 747.
Ladies and gentlemen, New York. Please do not unfasten your seatbelts until the aircraft comes to a stop. It is 5 minutes to 4 p.m. local time. Thank you.
Must have been lots of fun. Where was this, Becky?
Japan.
Mm-hmm. How about this?
Rome.
Rome?
That's Rome.
Had a grand time? These are good. Where are the rest of them?
That's it.
This is all?
Well, everybody liked them and...
You gave them away. All right, let's hear what you have on tape.
Oh, you'll like this.
I'd better.
ああ、747。ああ、実に素晴らしい飛行機ですね。座り心地。
Eccellente, è una parata molto eccellente. L'Italia l'ha proposto per manipolare meglio.
J'avais organisé mon voyage pour partir avec le Boeing 747.
I don't understand. With your experience, with our family background in the writing business, how a daughter of mine could have done so poorly on this job. All right, Vicki, start out again. And don't you come back till you finish this assignment.
Yes, Father. Let's see now. There's Miami, Sydney, San Francisco, Stockholm, Madrid, Chicago, Mexico City, Dallas, Copenhagen, Montreal, Rio de Janeiro,